All right. I'm live. Yay. Oh my goodness. I am live on YouTube. I am live on the TikTok. I am live. I am live. I am live. Welcome everybody. It is Sacred Sunday with me, Reiki Master Allison. Hope all is well with you and yours. Um, Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's had an amazing weekend. Um, so this today we are going to do a reading like we did last week. You all seem to really like that, so we are going to do that. I do ask una momento por favor, so I can get the cards together, and I'll show you which cards we're using and everything else in just a moment. So, as you can probably hear, I'm giving them a nice little shuffle duffle. So we got a lot of stuff happening right now, right? We got a new moon in Gemini that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is also Memorial Day for those of us here in the United States. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And that's not a jumping card, that's just me not paying attention. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we've got a lot going on, a lot that we're gonna be have going on. Some people are off tomorrow, some people are not. But nevertheless, we are going to do this together. Don't know why that's not in there. Weird. So before we I'm gonna lay the cards out real quick. So hold on a second. Yeah, I know I should have had this prepared, and I didn't, but charge it to my head and not my heart that I was not prepared. But we're gonna get this reading going in just a second. These down because they're starting to. But come on in, say hello. If you are watching on either platform, come on in, say hello. How's it going? I promise I won't bite you. I'm here only to send good energy and love to everyone. All right, so I got my cards ready. So, for those who weren't here last week, let me explain how this works. Thank you all for the hearts. The glare on here is keeping me from seeing names, so I apologize. Hi, Carlene. Thank you. Alora's son. Hi. So, again, I'm Reiki Master Allison. This is Sacred Sunday. We are going to do a collective reading, but it's collective with a twist. So it's going to give you your own personal something, something, along with the collective of the reading itself. So I'll explain that in a minute. But first things first, I want to explain to you I have a series that I have been posting on my YouTube channel, and it's all about us that are rooted and radiant, those of us who are 40 and over, that are going through the different phases of menopause. So that includes perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. And it's all about our chakra health while in menopause. So if you have not checked it out, go to my YouTube channel, not right now because we're doing this. Go to my YouTube channel and check it out. We've got all three of the lower chakras already posted, and heart chakra goes live tonight at midnight. So we're gonna keep this train a moving. So, and I felt that this was important because, it's important for us to understand this phase of our lives and what it all means, what we need to do to start taking care of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. Okay? All right, good. So again, thank you for the hearts. Don't forget, y'all that are on TikTok that are watching this, go up there and get your heart me, your daily heart me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the love. So, um, oh, another thing that I have going on right now. So in March and April, like around spring equinox, I hosted this beautiful summit called the Melanated Medicine Summit, and it featured 9 different Black healers um, who were speaking about their craft, what they do for the community, etc. Well, I got so many people asking for it, so we've got the encore of it that you can go to the link in my bio and get yourself into that and view the encore presentation of the Melanated Medicine Summit. um, I enjoyed that summit so much. I enjoyed last year's summit too. But yes, you can go and get yourself 21-day access to that summit. So you don't want to miss it. But yes, you get 21 days of access to the summit. Okay. Okay, good. All right. So I have something else, but I'm going to talk about that when we're done. I know y'all like, can you just get to the reading? Why you blah, 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 blah? Because I can. Because it's my video. Because it's my page. But I have to tell you what's going on and what I'm doing. I've got so much going on. So thank you, Alora Sun. Period. Hi, Mina May. Hi, Patty Smith Fat. Okay, all right. Thank you all so much. Okay, so let me explain how this works. So this is going to be a collective reading. It's basically going to tell a story. What we're wanting to do, and I'm going to read a little something in just a minute regarding the new moon in Gemini. Peace to the Geminis. If you've got Gemini in your chart, which we all do, but if like your rising sign, your sun sign, or your moon sign are in Gemini, peace. New moon is for you. No, it's for all of us, but it's for you. Because I mean, whenever it's in Leo, I'm excited because I'm a Leo. Um, so this reading is going to be kind of part of that energy as well. All right. So what this does, or what we're doing, is I have 7 cards in front of me. Okay. The man is a Gemini. Um, so I have 7 cards, and from these 7 cards, what you're gonna do is pick 1 through 7. Pick yourself one card, 1 through 7. Don't do it yet. Do it when I tell you. We're gonna all do this together. So we have those cards, and with these cards, it's going to tell a story, but whatever card that you picked is going to be the one that you're going to need to pay close attention to for this week. Okay. So this is the energy of the week, which includes the energy of the new moon in Gemini. And I'm going to talk about the new moon in Gemini in a minute. I'm going to read from my favorite content creator when it comes to these moon cycles. Her name is Mystic Mama. I get her emails, I enjoy them, and she is always right. She is very accurate. So I trust her with everything in me. She is hella accurate with what she says. So, I'm going to be reading cards from the Faces of Oshun deck by Abiola Abrams. I did not expect to love this deck as much as I do. The Sacred Lotus Temple. Nice. Um, Virgo, Leo, Leo. Okay. So yes, these are the Faces of Oshun Oracle deck by Abiola Abrams. And just to give you a little visual, because I don't have a table one day where y'all can see my cards in front of me. Have this whole setup of how I'm envisioning I want this to be, and I'm manifesting this. Um, Not as opulent, but these are the outside of those cards with the bees and the honeycomb. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Danae, those are beautiful. So, hey, Candy Girl. So, I gotta shout out all my queens on TikTok. I love them so much. Because when they show up, they show up. Okay. But yeah, so envision this. side when you think of the 7 cards, okay? So, again, if you're just coming in, we're doing a collective reading, but it is going to be individual where you get to pick your card. So, everyone, right now, before we jump in, thank you for the heart, me. Before we jump in, I want everyone, let's take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's do another. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And let's do one more. I feel that in my spirit. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Thank you for the gifts. God is opulent. All right. So, everyone, picture in your mind's eye. Now that you know what those cards look like, in your mind's eye, see them from left to right, my left to the right. See them in your eye, in your mind's eye. And I want you to pick the one that you're most gravitated to, 1 through 7. You don't have to tell me which card you're picking. I don't need to know. If you want to just share, that's fine. But you don't have to. But I want you to visualize 1 through 7, those cards, and pick which one is calling out to you. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So this is what they look like. Showing this up once again on the outside. So you can see them in a row. Okay, there's 7 of them. 7. Even if you don't see the cards, just picture what number is popping up, 1 through 7. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so let's get this party started. We're going to start with card number 1. Card number 1 is the anchor card. And if card number 1 is the number that you chose, listen up. So these are the faces of Oshun, just for everybody to know. So everything is going to be something of Oshun. Okay? All right, good. Oshun's Ashe. Oshun's Ashe is card number 1. Oshun's Ashe. And for those who are into numerology, that is card number 15 in the deck. And it deals with worthiness, self worth, and self respect. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I meant to read this first, and then we'll get into there. Like I said, y'all don't have to tell me the number card unless you just want to. So let's just talk about this new moon in Gemini and the energy that it's bringing. I got a little too excited. So it's Gemini season. Peace to the Gemini. So, feeling the fluttering of our wings, ready to move and mingle into new exploratory fields. As our curiosity is awakened, the hologram of possibilities opens up before us in circular echoes of expansion. I'm reading Mystic Mama talking about well, happy birthday. Talking about this Gemini, new moon in Gemini. As our curiosity is awakened, the hologram of possibilities opens before us in circular echoes of expansion. Gemini is where creativity becomes a way of life. Anybody been feeling extra like creative or the need to create stuff lately? Because I sure as hell have. As we are both transmitters and receivers of energies cloaked in various costumes. The Gemini archetype is the lens that opens us to the inclusivity of all the worlds that exist and that allows us to see everything multifaceted. My favorite Gemini is Prince. I just need y'all to know that. My favorite in the whole world is Prince. Everything is multifaceted. And There are infinite realms of information and choices available. Gemini awakens the artist within us and reminds us that we are the meaning makers. We have the ability to create the links and choose the threads we weave into the loom of our lives. We are the choice makers through our choosing what to focus on and what to dedicate our thoughts to. Now, the reason why I'm saying this as part of this reading is because I want you to think about that as well in the background when you receive your card. Thinking about the creativity part, thinking about what you are able to make this mean for the week. So let's go back to Oshun's Ashe. Okay. Oshun's Ashe. So worthiness, self worth, self respect. Now, for me, when I look at that, thank you, Safeguard. um, when I look at that and I think about that as we are basically, we are the ones who get to choose how we take in this energy. We get to choose what we make of this, right? No, you right on time, goddess. So, first things first, you got to believe you're worthy. You have to believe that you are worthy and deserving. And it's not even just believe. You got to know that you know that you know that you know. First of all, you got to know who you are and whose you are. And a lot of us don't. And we're afraid of really stepping into that because we've been told before that we're not who we feel we are, or we've been told who we are. We've been told that we are less than. We've been told that we can't manifest the life that we want, that we're not that powerful, that we're not that strong, that we're only supposed to be someone's whipping post and nothing more. But Oshun's Ashe is saying, wait a minute, daughter, I need you to step into your worthiness this week because you are worthy and deserving. All of those things that you are wishing to manifest on this new moon with all that beautiful creativity and the energy of creativity, stepping into that and making it what it is that you see it to be. First things first, understand you are worthy and deserving of it. And so, oh my God, thank you for that. That's so beautiful. You are worthy and deserving of it. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect your gift. Respect yourself and respect your gifts. Put some respect on your own name because many of us are not doing that. We're not. We're coming into ourselves very timid, very like not sure, and like, oh, I don't know. No, we're not doing that. So respect yourself. Do it good. Ba-na-na-na. Respect yourself. Do it. Yeah, I've been known to break into song. I'm a Leo, very performative. Can't help it. That's just who I am. But yes. So card number 2, let's go into that. So we're starting off with worthiness and self-respect. Card number 2, ooh, Oshun of deception. Oshun of deception. I don't know why, but this card always gives me Latifa vibes. I don't know why, but somehow it just gives me Latifa vibes. I love it though. Yes, Leo gang, gang, gang. Yeah. So, dishonesty, masking, and self delusion. My love, where are you being dishonest with yourself? Where in your life are you being dishonest with yourself? Where are you masking and holding back? So, Oshun's Ashe is like, listen, first we got to step into this worthiness. You got to believe, you got to know that you know that you know that you know who you are and whose you are. That's first. Secondly, you got to stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself in whatever capacity that is. I'm going to let you decide where are you not being honest and real with yourself. Because I'm not going to tell you. Hello, unapologetically blessed. Yes. You can see it too. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Thank you. That's the person on YouTube, y'all. So yes. So self-delusion. Where are you being delulu as it relates to your calling, your gifts, the instructions, the sacred Zoom call that you were on, not your neighbor, not your friend, not your cousin. Hey, Bliss. It was your call. You got that call. Nobody else was on that call but you and your spirit team. So, where is the disconnect? Where are you hiding? You've been masking, you've been hiding. You're like, ooh, I don't want nobody to know. Uh, opulent. I'm sorry, girl. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. If it hurts and it hits you, just say ouch. Just say ouch. And let me just say this, y'all. As I minister to you, I minister to myself. Please know this. Please know. Okay, TikTok did a little slow down, but I'm gonna say this again. As I minister to you, I minister to myself. It's the messages hit me like they be hitting y'all. Okay, please know. Please know. But yeah, where are we deceiving ourselves? Where are we not being honest and real with ourselves? Because we're wearing masks, and we all wear masks in some capacity in life. But now is the time, as the veil is thinning and has been thinning for a few years now. It's paper thin now, and you're still trying to hide. Like, why? Come out in whatever way that means to you. Come on out. Let's go to card number 3. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Oshun of boundaries. Oh my goodness. Sounds like she getting all up in our business today. And I make no apologies for that. Again, if it hits you, just say ouch. Just say ouch. So Oshun of boundaries is about cord cutting, energetic balance, and liberation. It is time for you, as you are stepping out of the energy of thinking that you are not worthy, as you are stepping out and away from masking and hiding. It is time for you to cut those cords that are keeping you in that place. Let's talk about that. Oh, and by the way, as a Reiki practitioner, when I'm giving you Reiki, I'm cutting cords. Please know, I'm cutting cords. Hmm. Yeah, I'm cutting them. You don't need them because they're keeping you stuck. They're keeping you stuck. Okay. So you've got cords, energetic attachments to people, places, and things. I always talk about the nouns. Y'all got energetic connections to these nouns that are holding you back. It is time to cut the cord. And the nouns could be a person, a place, or a thing. The thing could be your past thoughts. The thing could be uh, past failures, all of it in the past, or maybe you're overconsumed with the future. That could be another thing. Our overconsumption of thinking about the future and worrying about something that has not happened and may never happen. Ouch. God is Mystic Fox. Thank you. Just saying. So we need to cut the cord. We need to find some balance in our energy, right? So that we can be liberated. Don't you want to be liberated? I've asked this question before in a reading that I did for the collective. But again, I have to ask, aren't you tired? Are you not tired? Dragging around like here's the I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to think about this. First of all, Weirdo Mist says, "Yes, I'm scared of what's around the corners that I don't even have any business walking around." Hey, we don't want you to go into the places that you ain't got no business. The places that you do have business, I need you to step it up and get out there and take it and be like, "Listen, I belong here," because you do. Now, when we think about these cords, these energetic cords that are attached, we've got attachments, right? We have attachments to bad habits, attachments to bad energy, and people who don't mean us any good anymore. It doesn't mean you have to completely cut them off. It just means you need to cut the energetic chokehold that that person, place, or thing has on you, because that's what it's doing. It's choking the life out of you. You're walking around with this thing around your neck, and all these energetic cords are attached to it, and you keep trying to push and push and make yourself like your calves, your legs, your knees, everything is on fire because you just cannot push any further. Why? Because all of these cords got you and they're holding you back, and it's time to cut them. You don't need them. And some of us have become attached to them as a way of life and living, thinking that that's the only way that I'm supposed to live. And I'm here to set you free today and tell you no, you don't have to live that way. You don't. But it's going to take some work to cut them cords. Because if you come to me for a Reiki session, which by the way, now through the end of May, I have my distant Reiki sessions at half price. So you might want to check that out. But incidentally, let's go back. You got to cut these cords. Stop being attached to those bad habits, those old mindsets, those old ways of thinking and being, and allow yourself, as the new moon in Gemini says, that we are both a receiver and giver. So step into that energy. Let's go to card number 4. Now, I pulled this last week for myself, and I'm so glad to see it again. Oshun manifesting birth. Oshun manifesting birth. Look at that. Some of y'all are ready to drop, are ready to pop out that baby. Some of you are ready. Like the only problem is you just aren't in birthing position. For some reason, you feel like you got to just keep carrying it around and not doing anything with it. Get into position. So, manifestation, intention, abundance. It's time for you to latch on to all of that. Because, like I said, some of you are so big right now. Your belly is so big. And it's like, are you ready to give birth now? Or are you just going to keep carrying that? When are you going to birth it? Quickly, quickly. It is time. In the words of Rafiki from The Lion King, it is time. Yep, not only do I quote music, I also quote movies and television. That's just the way I am. This is the time for you to especially with a new moon. Manifestation is in the air. Creativity is in the air. What are you waiting for? Are my TikTok people still there because you stopped moving and I'm concerned? TikTok stops moving, I get concerned. I'm like, uh-oh, are y'all gone? Are you still here? What's happening? But I will proceed to card number 5. Card number 5, Oshun's Divine Wrath. Oshun's Divine Wrath. If you are still here with me on TikTok, please say here or something because I don't want to be like speaking into the void. Oshun's Divine Wrath, anger, resentment, vengeance. If you got card number 5, there is some anger, resentment, and vengeance that's holding you hostage. So it's interesting that with the Oshun of boundaries, talking about cord cutting and energetic balance. And then this comes up and talks about the anger and resentment. And when we think about those emotions, right, it's very telling how we don't really understand how much play that has in our lives, how that affects us in a real way is our emotions. That's why we have to check our emotional health and our energetic health. So when you're thinking about what you're wanting to manifest, first things first is we've got to cut the cords and release the anger, the resentment, the vengeance. Now, when I say release of that, you could actually switch that energy around and let that be the fuel that lights your fire. You can take that anger and turn it around and let that light a fire under you so that you can go ahead and birth that baby. You can go ahead and do what you got to do and cut them cords so that not only is that negative energy no longer attached to you, but it's also not attached to the thing that you manifested. Because you do not want that negativity to be attached to the very thing that you've been waiting for and wanting. So you've got to let this energy go. Hope this makes sense. I see y'all giving hearts, but nobody wants to type into the comments here or hello or whatever or ouch. It's okay. It's all right. That just means you're listening intently, and I love it. All right. So that was card number 5. This is card number 6. If you had card number 6, Oshun of Envy. Oshun of Envy. This gives so much of the whiz energy. For me, I just think of, that part where they go to the Emerald City and, all the wardrobe changes and all the beautiful colors. Yeah. So Weirdo Miss says, I still courted to, uh-oh, okay, why is this? Courted to my narcissistic mother who's been long gone for 10 years now. And then Candy says, yes, this is why I picked 4 because this is so me. I'm ready to give birth and getting a heavy carry. All right. I think TikTok's been holding y'all's comments, which is why I haven't been seeing nothing. That's okay. Okay, so Oshun of Envy, jealousy, self doubt, inadequacy. Jealousy, self doubt, and inadequacy. I've said this many times and I'm going to continue to say it because as humans, we do it. And a lot of times we don't want to admit it, but it is what it is. But we will tell the truth and shame the devil. Um, I need y'all to stop looking at other people. I need you to stop thinking that I'm charging up my phone here. I need you to stop thinking that because someone seems to be in a certain place online, they're showing us their highlight reel. They're not really showing us what's really happening in their lives. They're showing us the pretty parts, you know. Oh, I became a content creator and now I bought a new house. Okay, but they don't talk about the content they created that nobody ever saw. They're not talking about how the content that was reported and they didn't get to monetize it. They're not talking about the times where they didn't get any money. They're only showing you their highlight reel. So please stop getting caught up by other people's highlight reel. Can you celebrate their accomplishments? Of course you can, and you should. But please understand, envy can hold you back. Comparing yourself to other people can hold you back. Because if you're comparing yourself to other people, let's go back to card number one, you're not feeling like you're worthy to have that which you're trying to manifest. You're not feeling worthy of it. You don't think you deserve it. You really don't think you do. Because your gifts will make room for you, not for your neighbor, not for your friend. That's because the cards tell a story. Let's go card number 7 and wrap this thing up. I like it. Card number 7 was your card. It's time for you to dance, babe. Oshun of the dance. Oshun of the dance. Happiness, bliss, and gratitude. Happiness, bliss, and gratitude is yours for the taking. When is the last time? It scared me. When is the last time you danced? When is the last time you danced yourself into a state of happiness, gratitude, joy? I know a lot of us are stepping out of our Christianity. But there's one part of my Christianity that I will always hold on to. I am never, ever, 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 ever going to not praise. I am never, ever, 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 ever not going to praise, not going to shout my gratitude, not going to jump up and down, dance, move my arms, and just feel spirit all around me and saying, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for holding me. Thank you for keeping me in my right mind. Thank you for watching me and keeping me safe as I sleep, as I go through life. Thank you for the direction, the divine direction that tells me don't go that way, go the other way. Because if you go that way, that's a trap. Don't go there, go over here. This is the way. This is how I want you. Yes, it's a detour. It might take you a little bit longer, but if you go that other way, the bridge is washed out and you will surely perish. So, when is the last time you danced? When is the last time that you turned on some good, feel good music and let your body just move? And in the midst of all that movement, gratitude. Yesterday, literally, yes, keep dancing. Take that joy in. At this moment, with all that's going on in the world, joy is scarce, but it can be plentiful. We just let it in. I know it's a lot of stuff going on. I know we all got trials, tribulations, things that we're going through. Life be lifing like a motherfucker. But dance, dance, move your arms. I was talking about this in the video series when I talked about the sacral chakra for the women who are going through menopause, moving our hips. Those of us who are women, the power of us moving our hips in this moment of divine creativity, moving your hips, shifting your hips, the lower part of your body, taking yourself and just losing yourself. Like Eminem says, lose yourself in the music. Move, get you something that's going to make you move your hips around. If you want to open up that creativity, get something that's going to make you just get real saucy with it and move the hips around. Get you some body rolls. Do something. Move that part of your body. I'm telling you. And do it with just total abandon. Don't worry about somebody walking in on you doing that. Don't worry about I feel silly or this age or my body is like, girl, child, move, move, and give thanks. So let's recap. So we started off with Oshun Lachey, talked about worthiness. You are worthy and deserving of all good things. And respect your gift. Respect what is within you that is now needing to be birthed. Take the mask off though. Stop trying to deceive yourself and not step into who you really are. Stop it. This is card number 2. Card number 3, the boundaries. Respect them. Cut them cords. Leave that stuff alone that don't mean you no good. The nouns. You ready to pop. Get into position to give birth. Get into position and hold on. Let go of the anger and resentment that is keeping you stuck. Stop being jealous and worrying about what other people are doing. As I always used to teach, keep your own beautiful eyes on your own divine paper, please and thank you. You can celebrate other people and everything that's going good for them. I would encourage you to do so. But I will also encourage you not to look at their highlight reel and start comparing yourself to them, thinking that you can't do that because you look like this or talk like this or whatever is keeping you stuck. And then lastly, in the words of the late great David Bowie, let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. hmm Dance. So these are your marching orders for the week. Everybody that receives it, put in here in the comments, I receive it. You can put an ashe, but I need everyone to do this. This is a cooperative thing. Yes, God is Gamby. I'm gonna be listening to it too. Yes, ashe, I receive it. I receive it. My TikTok handle is Reiki Master Allison. Reiki Master Allison is my TikTok handle. So I need everyone for this week. For this week, I want you to go and watch the replay on YouTube because I have a feeling that some need to hear this again. Know that this is available to you and that I am speaking life over you, that I love you. From the bottom of my heart, I do. We've got to take care of ourselves. One of the reasons why I've been kind of MIA on social media is because I'm trying to take a little time to take care of myself. Now, again, if you came in late, I just want to remind you my series for those of us who are perimenopause, in menopause, or even postmenopause. I've got a series on YouTube that is Rooted and Radiant. We are talking about the different chakras. That's number one. So you go to my YouTube channel and you can check those out. Second thing is there is the encore presentation of the Melanated Medicine Summit. So if you missed it the last time, thank you for the heart me. If you missed it the last time, or you want to see it again because maybe you want to go back and listen to some of the videos or whatever, watch them. Um, feel free because in the link in my bio, you can get 21 days of access to that summit. And then the last thing I want to remind you of, now through the end of May, you can book a distance Reiki healing session with me, half off. This is to really for mental health, since May is mental health awareness. There are things that I struggle with as far as depression and anxiety, and Reiki is something that does help me. So, in honor of this, for this last week of May, I have my Reiki sessions half off. So get in where you fit in and get yourself booked. And if you want me to help you with cord cutting, we're gonna cut some cords. Okay. If it's to help your mental health, to help you be able to manifest the life that you've been trying to manifest, and we need to cut some cords in the session, we will cut cords. We will cut cords. We will speak life. We will do all those things. Okay. All right. So have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, y'all. I love you. Get out, enjoy your day, and I will talk to you again soon. So first and foremost, bye YouTube.